Well, assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to ClouDolus YouTube channel, everyone. So today we are going to discuss about Git architecture. So we all know that Git is a version control system tool. So understand the code of version control. In this video, Git architecture overview we are discuss and gets the clear idea of Git architecture, working procedure, and also how to manage the code in Git. So we are divided is a 6 part of section. So where is number 1 is a working directory, also number 2 staging area, also in call is index, and local repository also called is.git directory, and fourth remote repository. So these are the 4 is a main part of this Git architecture. And also we have a 2 sections where is a Git internal data structure and branching and margining. So these are the part of section we are discuss about in this video of Git architecture. So before go start, please do like and share, don't forget subscribe. So let's start. So first of all, we are going to discuss about a working directory. So what is the working directory? So this is a working directory is the current state of your project on your local machines. It's contain all of the files and directories that you work on directly. So definitely in your PC, laptop, or virtual machines, which is the you work on directly in your local machines. This area also called is working directory. So in Git, then imagine you have a project folder called my app on your computer. Inside the folder you have a multiple file like index.html, style.css, and app.js. When you open and edit this file, you are working within the working directory, and you add some code to app.js and save it. This change is now only in the working directory. So definitely this is a working directory where your code stores to the folder like a my app, also included multiple files where you are working on directly, and also you have added some code to app.js and save it. This is a changes only for working directory. So these are the working directory working procedure, and we have talked about in this moment this command which is git status. So git status is just shows the state of working directory and the staging area. For know that working directory and staging area status, you use this git status. And then git diff. So git diff used shows the changes made in working directory that are not yet staged. So you want to see any kind of changes from working directory to staging, can use this git diff command. So these are the overview working directory. So next we'll go for staging area, also called index. What is the staging area, also index? So the staging area or index is a place where you prepare your changes before committing them to the local repository. It's such to allow to you organize changes that should be committed together. So before committing, when your code are prepared changes and made the all together for committing, then the storage in a area, this is a area which is called staging area, also index. And continue with the my app example. After editing app.js, you decided to stage this file for the next commit. You do this using git add app.js. So when you are prepared for committing with all kind of changes or update for to the staging area, then you use this git add app.js. So using this command, you will commit forward to staging area. And then now app.js is a move to the staging area. If you edit style.css but don't stage it, only app.js will be included in the next commits. So these are the overview staging area index. Also we talk about command in this moment, git add file, which is adds changes from the working directory to the staging area. So if you want to the commit your with the changes update codes, then use to git add file for the working directory to staging area. And then git reset file, so removes changes from the staging area, moving them back to the working directory. So if you need any kind code commit your back your working directory for any kind of changes or any kind of reverting issues, then use to the git reset files. So these are the overview staging area, all of the overview, and also talk about the uses command. Then we next for go to the local repository. So also this is called .git directory. So what is the local repository, also .git directory? The local repository is a where Git stores the project entire histories including all commit, branches, and tags. It's located in the hidden .git folder inside your project directory. So we are talking about my app project. So in this folder, hidden .git folder, which is included the commit, branches and tags all over this history is included the .git folder. So this area where project entire history including all commits, branches and tags called is a local repository. Also after staging app.js, he commit these changes to the local repository using git commit -am with the message add the feature to app.js, and this created a new commit object in the local repository with a unique identifier, hash and save. So when you complete the commit with the object, the file are included local repository with a unique identifier, hash and save. So after committing, when you find your commit, then this is the unique identifier, then you find this commit. And now app.js is a securely stored in the local repository with the rest of the project history. So with the project history, the app.js now securely stored in local repository. So these are the overview local repository .git directory. Also at that moment we talk about that commands git commit -m message, which is git commit -m with the message quotation commit these changes from the staging area to local repository. So when you need to commit from staging area to local repository, then use git commit -m with the message. And then next git log, so display the commit history. So after completing your commit, you want to see the history, what is the included in this commit history, branches, tags and other CSOs. Just use this git log, so display the commit history. So these are the overview local repository, also .git directory. And next we'll go for the remote repository. So what is the remote repository? The remote repository is a version of project storage on a remote server such as GitHub, GitLab or Bitbucket to facilitate collaboration among the developers. So after completing the working directory to staging area and then local repository, then final stage is a remote server which is called remote repository, where have a GitHub, GitLab and Bitbucket like as others, so with the facilities collaboration among the developers. So if you need your code share with your team also among the open source for any kind of project, so then you included the all commit history, commit to the remote repository for sharing. And then you want to share your changes with your team or back them up on GitHub. After committing your changes locally, you push them to the remote repository using git push origin main. So for collaboration and sharing, you use the GitHub, also push them to the remote repository, share your changes with your team and back up on the GitHub. And this command update with the commit history from your local repository to the remote repository. Now your team members can pull the latest changes. So this command upload the commit history with from your local repository to a remote repository. Now your team member can pull this latest changes, so with the update commit. And we are talking about in this moment, which is command git pushes local commit to the remote repository, and git pull remote branches phase and merge changes from the remote repository to their local branches. So next we will talk about git internal structure. So what is the git object? So internal structure. So internal structure have a git object. So git uses several type of object to store information efficiently. So first of all, blob. So blob is a store the file content. When you add a commit a file, git create a blobs object to store the file content. So this is a blobs and trees. So trees the represented directories and subdirectories. If you have a files app.js and index.html in a folder, a tree object points these files. And the commits, so record changes at snapshot. When you commit changes, git created a new commit object linking to the previous commit. So include all changes, create a record with the changes as snapshots. This is the commits. And go for the tag, so useful for marking releases. So you can tag a commit using the git tag -a version 1.0 -m with the release version 1.0. This is the git tag. So then we are discussing about few commands, which is git show commit. So shows the details about a commit. So if you using the git show commit, shows the details about a commit. And git tags list all tags in a repository. So when you use this git tags, list all tags in the remote repository. So these are the overview git internal structures, where is the git objects like as a blobs, trees and commits and tags. With the command, use this all over the changes. And so in blobs it stores the content, and trees represent the directories and subdirectories, and commit is a record the changes as a snapshot, and tags is the marking release. These are the object overview. So then we'll go for the next stage, which is the git branching and merging. So what is the branching and merging? So branching is a git allowed to work a different features or fixes independently. Merging brings changes from one branch into the another. So branching is allowed to make a different branch which is the need to any kind of changes and others update and need to add new features, then create a separate branch, different main branch to another one. So this is the branches, and you create a new branches to add a features which are using the git checkout -b new features. Using this command you create a new branches, and after completing the features you merge it to back into the main. So if you done your branches update, then you back and merge into the main branches. So git checkout main and use this git merge a new features. So these are the command uses and included merge with the main branches, and this flow keeps in the main branches stable while they're developing a new features. These are the command which is git branches lists branches and git merge branches. So merges a branch into the current branch. So these are the overview branching and merging. So next we'll go for the main architecture overview. So this is the main part of the Git architecture overview. So we are already discussed about theoretical, which is a working directory, staging area, also local repository with the remote repository, include the all features and working procedure, how to manage the code in your Git architectures. Definitely we are discuss about in depthly next video. So for that today we just showing the Git architectures. In details will be next videos. So today we are discuss about Git architecture overview in a theoretical way. So after this complete this video, we will go for the deep discuss about in depth Git architecture overview. So if you have any question in all over the discussion, so please do comment your comment section, and like this video, please don't forget like, share, comment and subscribe. So that's for today. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.